There was a period of time where Arrow were uncovering these horror movies, these slasher movies, kind of Giallo-esque things. Some of them were great, some of them were not so great, and I was a little bit on the fence about picking certain ones up. One that I kind of missed out on was The House That Screamed from 1969. I read the synopsis. It sounded somewhat interesting, but I was a little bit jaded by those kind of movies at that time. Thankfully, my friend Andy sent me this one as a birthday gift to check out, and I eagerly threw it on, going, you know what? Let's just see what this one has to offer. And I was immediately captured by the production values, the story, the setting. Everything was building up really nicely. You know, we're in southern France, 19th century. A young woman is brought to a boarding school and kind of dropped off, and she is trying to find out the lay of the land, dealing with all the people that are there, the kind of cliques that are already forming, understanding the hierarchy that's going on.
I believe in healthy minds and healthy bodies for the girls entrusted in my care.
Work her way through this landscape, which is new to her. And to make things worse, someone is killing off people within the school. And it seems like the headmistress is almost trying to cover it up. And everything just feels pent up. It feels as if at some point everything's going to explode. We're heading towards a blood-soaked finale because this thing reeks in tension and in suspense, and I love that way it builds up. It also has this great narrative of just following these characters and seeing glimpses into their lives that they show certain people within the film, and how they show it to other people when they're not around. The duality of personalities is definitely on show here, and I really like that thematic that runs all the way through this film. It's very strong. The way that we are perceived, or the way we show ourselves to one person, can completely change depending on how we deem their effectiveness to ourselves. You know, one of the characters is all about the rules, follows the teacher, lives everything the way it should be done, sticks to everything by the book, which is in view of the teacher. When the teacher is not there, she has her own set of rules.
In Madame's office, there's a register of all the girls. And as I'm in charge of the correspondence, I get to know a lot of things. So don't try and deceive me, Therese, dear.
The way that she kind of rules over these girls, almost torturing them verbally, physically at times, and really kind of just wearing them down, making them worship her almost. It's that kind of duality within the characters that I found really great. And the murder sequences are really kind of well done. They are bloody to an extent, but they're very artistically well done. The way that they cut and crossfade across different images as we see things happening. There's a scene where someone is having their neck cut, and it kind of flicks to bushes nearby that are being splattered in blood over that image, and it kind of layers the things up and creates something that's not just in your face gore, but something it feels as if it's trying to show a little bit more, trying to be a little bit different, which I think The House That Screamed really does. If anything, I'd probably say the ending was a little bit of a letdown, but not enough to really derail this film. I loved the whole idea of the boarding school, the characters, the different hierarchy within it, how everybody related to one another. That kind of grounded the story for me, and then adding the weight onto it of people being picked off one by one really did add the tension and suspense to it, because you've got characters that I genuinely liked or disliked, and I didn't want things to happen to them. The House That Screamed was remarkably effective. I love the production standards, I love the setting, I love the performances, most of them. I love the kind of artistic flourishes that it tried to do, and how it tried to elevate certain tropes at the time. Yeah, really well done. I wish I hadn't slept on it as long as I had, but there we go. I would love to know your thoughts on The House That Screamed, so let me know in the comment box below your thoughts, whether you loved it, hated it, fell somewhere in the middle. Let me know. Either way, we have a chit chat about this one. As always, there is more content up here. You can see more of my stuff. In the description box below are links to Patreon, membership program, and manbfilm.com. Always in which you can support me. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.